City of Parks with no one else here on UMSL Radio. My name is Erin. This is the Superfun local show. I am here almost every Friday with a different, at least one member or multiple members of local bands here in St. Louis. This week I have Brian of Common Jones. Yeah, we're getting into it. We're doing it. And finally. And we've been talking about what's going on with Common Jones. Like you said, you're recording and, you're kind of building. You've got some shows coming up. You've got the February 25th thing over at the Firebird.
Yes. We also have brand new merchandise coming out as well.
Brand new. I saw some of that.
Yeah.
There's a girly shirt in there that I really want.
Listened. The ladies have spoken and we listened.
See, but you're all mostly married or have been married. So you learned the lesson that you need to at least listen and validate when the ladies
I've been with my lovely
speak.
wife for 18 years. So
how much do you listen to her?
All the time.
Exactly. Because what happens when you don't?
Not a happy life.
That's how it works.
That's basically what it is, and then I can't go jam with my friends.
Oh.
But no, my wife has been so supportive over these 18 years. She's awesome. We now jam at my house, so the Hive is in the basement. So
right. Oh, hey, cool.
Yeah, so you're more than welcome to come over anytime.
Yeah,
Thursday nights we do it.
The street. No, for real, I don't do anything Thursday nights, so that I might.
So yeah, we got subwoofers, and we're just blowing the basement out, and I'm trying to rattle every picture off the wall, anything on the coffee table, dishes are falling, and she loves it. She just sits up there and just.
Your wife is super cool. We shouted out all the band dudes.
Yeah.
But you know who we didn't shout out?
The ladies.
The ladies behind them.
Yeah.
So
big shout out to you guys.
That's the band wives and band girlfriends. First off, if you got a good one, hold on to them.
Yeah.
Because they're hard to find when they support the music. Second off, they terrify me at first. Because
why?
I'm always worried because I am a female. And what I do, I have had a lot of experiences. Where band girlfriends or band wives are not okay with me being around their dudes. Now anybody that knows me and gets to know me knows that I'm not that person. But it's usually the younger ones too. I guess they feel threatened. So usually your band wives and your band have always been nothing but cool to me.
Well, we have just a very good relationship. It's 18 years of a lot of trust, honesty, and just be sexy.
And you got puppy dogs together too.
And we have doggies. We don't have children.
That's okay.
It's not that we haven't tried to not have children. It just hasn't happened for us. So
life does what it does.
It does what it does, which also allows me to
play music
and be a little more involved in the scene.
Absolutely. Well, I see you out at shows all the time. You were just out at one of the Road to Point Fest. It was, let's see, who was playing the Skagbirds. My dude's in the Skagbirds.
And Apollo's Daughter.
Apollo's Daughter was on that bill. Not Skyline Ruins. I'm sorry. Toddler Fight Club was on that bill.
Yep. I didn't get to see the first band. I showed up a little late.
I did, but truthfully, I feel terrible. I don't remember who it was right now.
Uh-oh.
I had a fun night that night.
It was a great night.
It was great. The energy in the room was great. I know they did very well on sales. It was packed.
Yeah, basically every band that's on the February 3rd show, it was there.
Right.
I mean, we were all just hanging out again.
Right.
All the guys from Brook Royal and.
Yeah, I saw Jack. That was actually the first night I met Jack officially.
Really?
I had never met him. He's so nice.
Oh, he's awesome.
He really is. And he has that other project, The Poor, which is really good, especially if you're into more of a poppy type
with
electronic.
Addison from the Discrepancies.
Exactly. But he is also in Inimical Drive. So Inimical Drive has been a thing for a long time.
Yeah.
I never really followed him. My friend Wiley got me into him, actually, because he's really good friends with Joel.
I remember Inimical from back 2002, 2003.
I remember the name.
When they first started out.
I remember the name, but back in the Snowbank days.
They were powerhouses back then, and they have just done nothing but turned it on ever since. I mean,
they
just continue to pump out powerful music.
I had to go back and kind of track and trace because I missed it all, and I know they have that EP and a couple other things out, and they kind of went underground for a minute, I think, as far as recording, but they're putting some new stuff out now.
Yeah.
So they put out a couple months back a song called Nothing Less, and there's a video for that.
Did the video just recently come out? Well, within a month.
There was one that came out in December.
Okay, that's
for a new single that we're actually getting ready to play.
There we go.
So before I do that, real quick, I want to give everybody a reminder: February 3rd, next Saturday, Pop's concert venue for $5. $5 bills. You can see these guys, this guy, Common Jones. You can see that band we just heard, City of Parks, bring the energy. You can see Discrepancies, recently signed to In Vogue Records. You can see Brooke Royal, who has been around forever. This is the most stacked bill that I have seen in St. Louis for quite some time.
But yeah, Rich Donald even said himself, he goes, I want this show to be the biggest local show, quote unquote local show in the last 10 years.
And to be clear, Rich Donald is
He's
the
owner,
head guy,
proprietor of Pops.
Who
is a wonderful
Which, by
man
the way,
himself.
did you know he worked his way up to that from like sweeping the floors way
Yes.
back when? Because he knew my dad.
Like
my dad used to play in a cover band, so he knew my actual dad.
Grab yourself by the bootstrap story.
He worked his way up.
Yes.
So props to Rich Donald. I actually only met him recently too.
Rich is great. I've known Rich since the 90s.
I've known him like online, but I never really met him face to face until recently. So he's a really nice guy. All of these bands work really hard. They're all members that have they are seasoned members of the local scene.
Yes.
This is a super cheap show. It's gonna be a fun time. The room's gonna be packed. It is going to be a show to remember.
We're at, I guarantee you, 1,500 sold already. And there's not many tickets left after this. I mean,
so make sure you hit up these bands. You can find them on Facebook. There's links to. I always use Facebook because it's the easiest, and there's links to your websites on your Facebook pages. But again, we've got Common Jones, we've got City of Parks, we've got Discrepancies, we've got Brooke Royal, we've got Scrub and Ace Ha. And then we've got these guys in Inimical Drive. They just dropped this song and a music video for it. Freddie D'Angelo Studios did that. It's a fantastic video. Look it up on YouTube or Facebook and check it out. Everybody have a safe, fun weekend. Brian, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
It was a good interview. I have a good feeling about this one. It was fun. Everybody drive safe, and I will see you at Pops next Saturday.
Yeah, let's do it.